Virgo. Welcome to Light Sage Intuitive. Come on in. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is going to be your energy, your person's energy, and the energy between you. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for all of you. If you find that this is not your message, then you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. There may be something for you there. Also, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you feel drawn to it or find yourself watching it, that's when the message is intended for you. And timing is fluid, so this could have happened, be happening now, or happen in the future. And lastly, energy is interchangeable, so if I'm talking about a masculine and you're feminine, it resonates for you, it's intended for you, as well as it is interchangeable. So if I'm talking about your person, but you feel like this is talking about you, but you feel like this is your person, or vice versa, take it however it resonates for you. That's how it's intended. All right, let's see. What do we have here for you, Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What's going on with Virgo? All right, in your current energy, you have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. That's you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone who is slowly thinking about taking action. Wow, that's too many cards. Someone who's slowly thinking about taking action, moving towards a goal. You guys are very determined, and you think things out, you plan things out, you have what it needs to accomplish something. But the page is beginning, you know, it's new, it's a young energy. It can be a younger person in your life, could be a child, could be someone in your life who's just younger and has that excited energy about them. What's crossing you is the Six of Swords. This is moving away from difficult times, moving away from troubled waters to more calm times. What you have above you is the Hermit. That is you, Virgo. That is your card. Swords is air, air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is you. You've been really going within, spending some time alone, contemplating, looking at things, evaluating, analyzing. I know you guys analyze a lot. I have some Virgo in my chart, and yeah, you guys are, although an earth sign, in your head a lot. So what you have beneath you in your subconscious mind is the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, having your cups full, lots to choose from. It's what's on your subconscious mind. It's either how you're feeling, what's around you, or what it is that you're focusing on subconsciously. What's behind you or your immediate past, we'll take this, is the Ace of Cups. And what is before you in your immediate future is the Two of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a new beginning, a new relationship, or a new beginning in a relationship. Very emotional, very spiritual, very loving. It can be a new creative project as well, but this is a love reading, so I do feel like it's about a relationship, and it puts you in this position. I feel like perhaps you've been in these troubled waters, taking your time, trying to make a choice, because now, you know, this has put you in a position to have to balance some things, to bring some differences into balance, bring yourself back into center, and balance the light and the dark. There's been a lot of contemplation and juggling, finding that balance. What your person, the heart of the matter, their current position, the energy they're in right now. We have the Four of Cups. This is dissatisfaction. There are options in front of them. There is a divine cup or an offer being made that is very beautiful and full and abundant, but they're not focused on that. They're focused off daydreaming, thinking about other things, not wanting to accept that cup. What is crossing them is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's crossing them is the Knight of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a person coming in very exuberant, excited, wanting to get things going, make things happen, a lot of energy, very charismatic, can be a bit of a player, someone who's just got a lot of energy about them, and they have the ability to get people motivated. What is above them is the Seven of Swords. This is the feeling of trying to get away with what you need. And by get away, I don't mean like get away with something, but to leave a situation that has been difficult, a defeat of some sort, and taking what it is that you can salvage and making it to another place, a safer place, to calmer waters. So what they have beneath them in their subconscious is the Ten of Swords. This is, they've been in a really difficult place mentally. They have had a lot on their mind, a lot of struggle, internal conflict, just really beaten up. Ten of Swords is the end of that cycle. It's having your clarity, your truth, and taking that moment to gather all of that and look back over your journey and taking that breath before you begin the next step of your journey. It's coming to the end of this difficult time. Okay, so in their immediate past we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, a very passionate new beginning, a new idea, a relationship, something that's a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of passion and desire. What is before them, or their immediate future, is the Queen, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Wands. This is, Queen of Swords, rather. This is some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is air signs. This is someone who is very intellectual and witty, very intelligent, highly educated, very fair and balanced, not particularly demonstrative. Air signs tend to experience their emotions through their intellect. A lot of, higher thought, perception. I feel like this queen is surveying, just kind of, could be you, could be your person or someone in their life, but someone who's just taking a moment to look around at the situation, looking at life and where she wants to go. She knows she's created this abundance before her, and I feel like this person is just looking at that and trying to lay some plans, try to logically surmise what the next step is. I don't know, you'll know if that resonates for you or how that resonates for you. On the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles, which is the overall energy for the reading. It's, holding some things close to your chest. There's some things that you're very protective of, not ready to let be out there in the world yet. It's holding on to what you have, not willing to share, not ready to share. Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So let's get the energy between you. What's going on between Virgo and their person? What's the energy between you guys? Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Two of Cups, definitely a very intense spiritual connection, a relationship that is full of emotion and love. Just, you both feel it, it's there. Ace of Wands, it's also incredibly passionate, very intense, very, very connected, very consuming, very, very fiery. Wow, very passionate new beginning. Three of Swords, so some heartbreak, definitely some heartbreak in this situation. We'll get some clarification on this. Messenger of Air, this is the Knight of Swords. Bringing in a truth, a clarity. Could be a child in one of your lives or in your life if you're a married couple. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius can be a student, but someone bringing in an offer or a truth. Can be aspects of one of you, or just a need for truth in the relationship between you. And lastly, we have the Three of Cups, which is reunion. It's celebration, coming together, reuniting with people from your past. Can be siblings, can be old friends, old family members, old relationships, or if you guys have not been together, I feel like this is you coming back together, reuniting. This will not resonate for everyone, I do have to say, because it is and can be interpreted both ways. It is reunion and celebration. It is also a card of third-party relationships. Maybe one of you are in a third-party relationship, maybe both of you. Take it how it resonates for you. Could be someone came in with the truth about a third-party relationship, the heartache, or there's just been some heartache going on, and this person comes in. Maybe this is the reunion. Maybe someone from your past, an air sign, is coming in, and there will be a reunion. It's going to be, maybe your child's coming home with 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So there has been a lot of difficulty in your past between you up until this point. Really in your heads, trying to figure things out, trying to make sense of things. But you're at the end, you come to your clarity. You guys are, as an overall, you have this clarity that you've been looking for. Okay. So clarifying your current position, Virgo. We have the Chariot, which is, again, a card of movement, a card of moving away from something, just like the Six of Swords. The Chariot is also a card about a need for balance, bringing the light and the dark into balance, and quick movement. It's a card of Cancer. We have the Nine of Wands here, so a lot of nines here. Nine of Wands, which is someone, the battle is over. The hard-fought battle is over, but it's, someone's defensive. They're still on guard. They're catching their breath. This has been very whirlwind, I feel like. You feel very beat up and cautious. So even though it's very fast movement forward, there's a feeling of caution. And Judgment is the card up here, clarifying the Hermit. So with you going within, you are recognizing a call. You are understanding that there is something, a deeper meaning here, because you're being called to do something. I feel like it has something to do with your past. The Six of Cups is a card. This is the card of Libra? No, Justice is Libra, so this is Scorpio. Six of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you've had a realization and clarification. You've heard the horn blow about this relationship from your past. This is reminiscing about the past. Maybe you've been looking at your relationships and trying to evaluate those things about your past relationships that were lessons for you, that you can perhaps see more clearly now that they're in the past. Or someone from your past has come in and you realize that this is your calling. Something about that is pertinent or pertains to your life purpose. Because the Judgment card is a major arcana card. It's a major lesson about your life, a major truth. So what you have clarifying beneath you is the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So it could be two different people: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Wands is very charismatic and loving, and he's a leader. He knows how to get people motivated to do things. He knows he can be a woman, doesn't have to be a man. It's just someone with this energy. Very charismatic, attractive. They know what they want and they know how to go about it, and they get what they want. The Knight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a truth. This is someone very intellectual, educated, very honest and direct, very black and white. It could be someone coming in with a message. Or it could be, an aspect of you or your person, an aspect of you or your person, vice versa. Take that however it resonates for you. But, wow. Before you, okay, yeah, for the Two of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. So there's been conflict, there's been difficulty, there's been a struggle, there's a battle. You could be fighting with someone for something, or you could be fighting against someone, but there's a need for balance. Feel somehow this conflict will end when this decision is made, because twos are usually not only balance, but it's a choice or a decision. Clarifying your person's current position, the Page of Wands. Could be a child, a person coming in, an aspect of themselves. It's Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, the fire signs. But someone coming in very quickly with a message, or someone who wants to get something started or make something happen. They have, a lot of energy and motivation towards it. They're very exuberant, almost ahead of themselves, not really. This is someone who's just motivated and ready to go. They haven't necessarily really looked at the picture and the big picture and what needs to take place. They just want to do it. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is a card about walking away from something. So someone is not walking away right now. Above you is the moon, so there's secrecy. There's something, perhaps this person is planning, perhaps your person is planning, but it's in secrecy. It's hidden. There could be some things that are illusions or just some things that are not known. Clarifying the Ten of Swords, we have the World card. This is the end of a cycle. Again, 10 of 10 is the end of a cycle as well. The world is turning and the next cycle is going to begin. It's going to be completely different, completely new. The world has turned. It's a new cycle. Before them, the Knight of Wands. You guys have a lot of wands and air, fire and air. The Knight of Wands, again, is someone coming in with a truth, with not just a truth. I mean, the Knight of Wands is coming in with an offer, and they're coming in fast, hot, and heavy. They're very passionate, motivated, charismatic. Like I said, can be the player, but it doesn't mean that they are. They're just someone who has that playful, flirty, sexy energy. And we have the King of Swords. I feel like we have the King of Swords. So something about this wand coming in, I don't know if this is an interference. You'll know how this resonates for you. Swords and Swords. We have the King and Queen of Swords. This is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Could be you, your person, them and someone in their lives, you and someone in your lives. But this is a married couple, a divine couple, a couple that is meant to be together. I feel like this Knight of Wands is between them. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this Knight of Wands is coming in between this couple. So, yeah. Clarifying your relationship and the energy between you. We have the Fool, clarifying the Two of Cups and the Ace of Water. I feel like it's a new beginning. I mean, that's definitely a new beginning. The Fool is stepping forward without all the answers, on blind faith. I feel, here's your Seven of Swords again, and here's this messenger of air, this Aries, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's definitely an ending, could be a divorce, the ending of a relationship. And a planning. This is someone who has made a choice. They know what they want. They've thought it out. They've planned it, and now they're waiting for the method of moving forward. I feel like something ended. You or they salvaged what you could and moved on, and are moving towards bigger and better things. This person has the entire world before them. And you're moving towards calmer waters. So, wow. With the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the very emotional, very loving, very in touch, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, very, not particularly demonstrative with the affirmations of love, but someone who pays attention to the little things, someone who shows you that they love you by the things they do, the things they remember that you said that you liked, or things about you, ways that they take care of you, the way they touch you. They're very, very loving, very full of emotion. Not controlled by their emotions. They are in control of their emotions, but just very loving, passionate, tender, sensitive, intuitive. Wow. There's definitely struggle and conflict. I haven't seen anyone who hasn't been having struggle and conflict. This is the time that we're in right now. I feel like things are changing. There's a lot of information coming in. Things are going to happen quickly. There is a need for balance, but there's going to be a new beginning. If this is If you are not in a relationship or third party, if this is not something that is dissolving for you, there's going to be a new beginning, a new passionate beginning in your relationship. There will be some heartache, but you will be moving through this. You will navigate your way through and move to calmer waters. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Magic of You Oracle deck by Fiona Thorne to complete your reading. Just some words, thoughts, messages that the universe or spirit wants you to leave with as you think about this. I will read from the book for this because I want you to hear the whole thing. They're beautiful. So anyway, let's see, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does the universe want you to hear? Fergan. Become a loving mirror. It's card number 10. I'm not sure if you can see that. Become a loving mirror. Okay. The simple, unselfish joy that comes from knowing something good has happened to someone else fulfills and heals the angry, self-pitying soul. It's time for emotional unification and appreciation for self and others. When we delight in the well-being and success of others, we mirror these thoughts. As has been demonstrated and proven in the science of quantum physics, we become a part of what we identify and acknowledge. Unconditional appreciation for others' happiness is liberation. It touches our soul and reverberates through our experience of life like the delicate ripples across the man's heart. It is time to be brave and put your fear, resentment, jealousy, and anger aside and delight in the joy of others. Trust and know that by this simple contemplation and observation, your own heart is healed and restored, and your life will reflect the joy and success you see around you perfectly and uniquely. So, I mean, however that resonated for you, but the message here I feel like is that you need to celebrate and acknowledge other people's successes and their joys. Don't look at it with envy, like, why doesn't this happen to me? But look at it with joy for that person that they've received that, and it will open you up to receive that kind of joy in your life. Shift your focus, not on what they got and I didn't have, but how wonderful that they got that, and I'm so grateful for what I do have, and it will open up for you to receive more. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that this helped, that it resonated for you. I feel like if you made it this far, that it must have resonated for you. But if you did find that it did, I would love it if you would like, share, or subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. It gets the video out there to someone else that might need to see it. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here, and I hope I see you again. Love and light.